So you can see that we're moving into a new section. I'll put it up here. We're going to go into the point slope form. Sometimes people switch it and they call it the slope point form. That way we can talk about the slope intercept, the slope point form. Those are the basic forms of equations for linear equations. Now, if you're just given the slope in a single point, slope in a point, that's where I get this slope point or point slope, I can write the equation simply by taking my slope formula, multiply both sides by x2 minus x1. Everything revolves around this slope. I multiply it across, so I get m, the slope, times the delta x equals the delta y. Remember, I can call this delta y. Okay. So if I have a problem that says my slope is 6, that's pretty steep, you know, and it goes through 0.04, I could find 0.04 on a little cartoon, right? So I put the point there, and it's not so easy to go over 4, go up 4, and then go over 6 or whatever. So I'm just going to solve this and create my slope form, my slope intercept form. So I go from my slope point form and I put the calculations in and I end up with my slope intercept form. Now everything should end up as a slope intercept form because you can visualize where things are. I can look at this equation. I know that my y-intercept is going to be at a +4. I know I have a very steep slope. And so if I want to plot this, remember I said I'm going to start having you do the y-intercept and the x-intercept. So I'm going to take this information and I'm going to let y equals 0 and find out what the x-intercept. That way I only need 2 points to plot this graph. And so here I'm going to let y equals 0. So 0 equals this formula right here. 6x plus 4, and I can solve for x. I bring the 4 over, it becomes a -4, and then I divide by the 6, and I can reduce that to -2/3. So my x-intercept is going to be -2/3, a little bit less than 1. So if I go over, my x value is going to go over to a -2/3, almost a -1. There I plot my point, and I connect those 2 points. Now I have my line, my linear equation, my linear function is drawn in here, and I can put this point as a -2/3, the x value, and my y value is 0, and my y point, my y-intercept is at x equals 0, y equals 4. So we're going to get used to where these points are, and once you do that, you can solve all kinds of more advanced problems. Okay, so that's the point slope form. Talk to you in a little while.